I don't think you're as gay as you think you are. There will be some replicas of Chase's dong on going on sale. It'll be real hetero. It's gonna be for the expensive price of $5.99. Tariff.
Dollar per inch. That's what you get. Come on, medium. Not a tariff.
You spell it MEATIUM.
They don't come here for that.
I ain't been reading the girls lately.
But it be the truth though.
Is it a read when it's the truth? But it's a read. It's a read. Be careful what you ask for.
You don't feel who out to get you down in your coochie that you in the top 4? Lexi, you got to chill. Like, you don't feel that? Nah, man, fuck that. I need you to untuck your balls. Great idea. Don't love the execution. And let that sack swing.
Great idea. Send her to execution.
Chismosa.
I'm glad she didn't come out there with a real football. That's something that Jax would have definitely done. Wilson would have been on that stage with that bitch.
Well done!
Give me the honey, give me the honey, yeah. Give me the honey, and let me love it, yeah. No.
Oh, hey, nigga.
Hi. You are so stupid. Ridiculous. Cut it out.
Put it in me.
Hey, what you mean with what I'm wearing, man? Put on your slides and your ball shorts and come over here. I'm not give a fuck about none of that.
Like, your ball shorts.
Oh man. Y'all remind me of how much of a nigga I am all the time. Like I be feeling like one of the girls and y'all be like, no.
Yeah, you really the bitch that need to be kicked off the network while you talking about me. Because baby, it don't get no more New York than it is with your ass. Because even when you get to talking about shooting your shot, it be real hetero. The girls be confused.
Do I be confusing the niggas? I mean,
oh no!
I am one of the girls. Okay, I am just as much of a lady. I think, in my opinion.
I don't think you're as gay as you think you are.
That's what I'm about to say. My friends don't think that, but
It's giving imposter syndrome. It's giving gay for pay.
It's giving I don't know my body. That's what it's giving. Got it.
Definitely don't know your body.
Yes. I might not wipe good. Got it. Got it.
And you look blessed. You look good.
Thank you. I try not to look like what a nigga be good. I try not to look like the struggle. Huh?
Don't look nothing like it. Because when that mud came on the screen, you almost got a whole flash.
Yes. Thank you, darling. I appreciate that very much. Very much.
Make it wink for you.
It's nice to know that I still have that effect as I'm gonna be able to say I'm a gentleman of a certain age here in a couple weeks. So it's nice to know that,
40 make you go.
What's up, Ricky?
And this is why I want to talk about the previous episode a bit, because it was coming.
It was
brewing.
You gotta curve the tongue a little bit so it gives a good landing pad for the sploosh. You gotta give it a little,
and then go.
Yeah.
Man, don't worry, baby. I got the lube. What's up, fam? What's up? What's good? Listen, we are back again. Chase, what is happening?
Who knows? Hey, y'all.
Why? We are starting already. This is where we at.
Yeah. That's what we ain't seen y'all in a couple weeks. I just wanted to come in,
Baby, I couldn't even get my intro out, and this baby just got his titties all over the channel already.
Intro. Fuck it. Stop.
Well, welcome. If you are new here, I am your host, Mukari Rashad, and this is my co-host, ChaseKassidy, and we are here to do what? Drag it. And this is your favorite RuPaul's Drag Race review show, if you didn't know. Period. All right. So, couple of things, couple of housekeeping things before we dive into it, because we got a lot to talk about. We're going to dive into episode 9 and episode 10 today. And we're going to talk about 9 briefly, but we're really going to dive into 10 and just give you a whole little recap of that whole situation, you know? So, first off, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend, tell a foe, tell a hoe. And then if you don't know them hoes, tell them go knock on their door and say, "What's up, bitch? Have you seen the Sweet Talkers on YouTube? They got this show called Drag It, where they be talking about all this gay shit on RuPaul's Drag Race. You should watch it. It's really good." And yeah, and there was your script. And also, if you have not,
What's happening today? What are we doing?
also if you have not checked out the merch, this beautiful mug being held by the meat beaters themselves.
Yeah. He's not wrong. He's not.
Okay, ChaseKassidy is holding this glorious mug that is available to you on shopthecookout.com, shipping all over the United States of America.
We
Oh.
ship international too, so my international fans here who are watching, our supporters, you guys
Period.
are also welcome to it.
There will be an international fee though. Tariff.
Not a tariff. Don't even. The people don't come here for that. They don't come here for that. This is an escape. Okay? Even for me, this is an escape.
Girl, we talking about shipping, and girl, there's been a lot of shipping in and shipping out on the news. So we say, all right,
Got a merch store for now, child. For now, we got it.
merch only, guys, merch only. That's it. And we are looking into our fall collection. There will be some replicas of Chase's dong going on sale, so make sure you get your pre-orders ready for that. It's going to be for the expensive price of $5.99. Do not break your bank for that.
$1 per inch. That's what you get.
Inch. Now that's some marketing right there.
Come on, medium. Let's go.
And you spell it MEATIUM.
This is why we can never just get this show done. This is why. Oh God. Okay.
Where you always show talk.
Welcome back. Yo, nice to see y'all. If it's your first time here, this is who we are here at the Sweet Talkers. Hi.
Oh God. Ugh. You're stupid.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
This is great. Okay.
Let's talk about some drag. Now, if you have been watching RuPaul's Drag Race, the previous episode was Betsy Johnson. I feel like Betsy's been on the show before. Am I tripping?
She might have been a judge. I'm not sure. I think for me it's running because like she was on Top Model a lot. So like in my head, I know who Betsy Johnson is. So it's hard for me to kind of like, it bleeds together. I'm not sure.
Got you. Okay. I couldn't recall. I feel like she has, but I could be wrong. Y'all get down in the comments. Let us know if we are recollecting this the right way, recalling this the right way, because I could very well be wrong. I just want to point out just a couple of things real quick.
Let's do so.
Whole episode. So, shout out to Jewel Sparkles for finally winning her getting her win for the season. And do y'all think that this win should have gone to Jewel Sparkles? Because I know there was a bit of conversation around it.
No, I don't.
Feel that way.
Hot take. No. She went. RuPaul snatched that win right out of Lexi Love's hands. Production said we want to see a face crack this season, and so let's take it from her. Even Arietti had a better look. So in my head, in the top three, Jules was in third place.
I think Jules got that win because it was the challenge. Yes, Lexi and Ariette's looks were by far way better than Jules.
Yeah.
But because Betsy Johnson herself was there and their challenge was to make a Betsy Johnson look,
Mhm.
which I don't think Ariette's look was a Betsy Johnson look.
It wasn't. And that's a great point. That's a great point.
And I believe that Lexi's was.
Was.
And I do believe that Lexi's look was better than Jewel Sparkles. But I do kind of feel like we've gotten the same thing from Lexi in a sense. Just a bit.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah. So I think that's why they gave it to her. And Jules' look was definitely more Betsy. Yeah, and that's all I can say about that. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse.
Not like Raven.
Exactly.
I just want to call out before we move on from this episode, couple things myself.
Yeah.
Real quick. I thought Sam Star, they said her look was basic and all of this, but she bought me a little bit of what I was asking for, and it wasn't a little girl out on the runway in her mommy's, heels. She gave
her flack for her look. I actually liked her look.
Yeah, I thought it was one of the better ones. I feel like she met the challenge. Not only was it 80s, but it was Betsy Johnson, and also she gave a different side of herself. So I wanted to give her props for that. But I want to say one thing I noticed. They've done this a couple times this season. They will do an elimination of a queen, and the very next challenge, the next week, would be perfect for a queen that was just eliminated. So we have this Betsy Johnson challenge here, full 80s, full like camp basically, and you just sent your 80s queen home last week.
Mm-hmm. Well, they did the same thing when Marsha was on, and the Rusical episode was.
It's like, what are we doing here? I don't know, because production does put their hands in sometime when like people are eliminated. So I'm like, if you knew that this was like 80s, like I feel like Acacia could have possibly like had a great storyline this week. Like she could have possibly like got her a win, and it would have been cool to kind of see somebody who hasn't really been showing up finally out of nowhere get a fucking win. Like they'd be like, oh shit.
Right.
But they didn't want to tell that story. And I guess they kind of told it with Lydia in this coming episode that we're going to talk about soon. But last thing I want to talk about with this episode really is I am glad to see Corey King finally take her ass onto the house.
Back it up, sis.
I was so offended by what she created. Like, what offended me the most was the fact that like from the front, the back, the sides, I could see all of your breastplate. Like all this, everything was out. What are these white straps on this dress? You did exactly what they asked you not to do.
That bitch straps out the suitcase that hold the clothes down inside the suitcase and said, bitch, I'm gonna use these. I'm just gonna use these and put them on, girl.
And you know what? I wouldn't even put it past her because she don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck. She didn't come to win. She didn't come she came to just, I feel like she came to be on TV. Great narrator, good TV. I'm not taking that from her. I'm really not. But she didn't come to like really fight for this, man. Like her makeup has looked the same every challenge, which has not been great, basically. And she hasn't done anything. And it's frustrating to me because you got all the stuff, man. But you just won't try. And it's like, I want you out of here. She's going to be back for All Stars. She is 100%. Yeah. But I just want her to, she even called it as she was leaving. They're like, I'm coming back for All Stars. Like, yeah, but like, just give a fuck. Like, and I saw a clip of Anya Nerve kind of dragging her. And it was true. She was like, if I came on the show and my whole storyline was about fucking another bitch and my drag sister, I would be mad as hell.
All right. I saw that clip too. Anya been reading the girls lately.
But it be the truth though. So is it a read?
Is it a read when it's the truth? No. But it's a read. It's a read.
It's only a read. But like if you don't want the truth about you to be a read, how about just do things differently? If you don't want the truth about you to feel like a read, now I feel like I'm not just preaching to Corey King. I'm preaching to the people now. If you don't want the truth about you to be nasty, if you don't want it to be offensive, then don't be nasty and don't do offensive things. It just feels simple to me. So, Corey
Well,
King, I'm glad you went to the house. I don't want to see you for a long time. Even like she's come across my YouTube algorithm, this video with her and Plain Jane, and she's like just dressed up like playing a white girl. Yes. I'm like, you not.
yeah.
And like but like at first I felt a little guilty in the season for like dragging her, like saying this sort of stuff about her, like about her blackness. Cause I'm not here to police nobody's blackness. Like, who the fuck am I? But like when I start to see the conversation around it online, and it's like, oh, it's not just me noticing this. It's not, so I'm not tripping. Like, it's just uncomfortable to watch as a proud gay black man to see this very handsome, talented, like black gay man like not feel his black gay oats. It's just kind of like that you could have waited a few more years till you felt good about who you are.
Yes, Corey King's going home. We finally get our lip sync from Corey and Lydia. Don't know who the fuck Lita Ford was, but nice song, girl.
Like, girl, if y'all wanted to, because I called this like weeks ago. I was like, they're going to use Lydia to send her home. We know this is going to happen. So the producers knew it was going to happen.
Yes.
You mean to tell me this is the best like kissing song you could come up with to try to set the scene? Like, I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry was right there.
Yeah.
That's a suggestion.
So at the end of the day, of course, Butthole wins and Corey is sent on his way. And rightfully so, it was time to go.
It was time.
And that brings us to our next episode, episode 10. And so this episode is the villain's roast. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to put it out there. This was probably one of the best episodes of the season, including the episode itself and Untucked, because the girls were giving it. Jules assigning the girls where they should go.
You want to go first or should I? How you want to do this? Because
Okay. I will say that there's a lesson in everything that happens in life. Whether you see it is up to you and only you. When it comes to this particular episode, the biggest lesson here was be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Lexi Love, oh my goodness.
crashing out, like completely crashing out for no reason.
No reason.
I
No.
was like, girl, we got to stop this. And it's like, it's kind of a pattern that you see over the course of the season of this is beyond like inner saboteur. This is knocking on a little bit of Nina Bonita Brown territory of like, everybody out to get me. Who out to get you? You know, it's kind of given that. And I'm like, Lexi, you got to chill. Like, you really got to chill. I don't give a fuck if I didn't get a win since episode 0.5. I don't care. I have a win. And I'm like in the top, like most of the time we're safe. Like I am doing what I'm supposed to be. Like, just relax. Like for me, I'm like, as viewers from outside looking in, like we can pretty much see like who the front runners are, who's like, I'm like, you're there living it, and you tell me that you don't feel down in your coochie that you in the top 4? Like you don't feel that? Relax.
It's like you got exactly what you asked for, and you made the biggest smut about it. And aside from that, we got Arietti. Arietti's going at Jules about where she was placed. Now, I will say that I understand Arietti's argument over Lexi's, because Jules knew exactly what she was doing. And I guess as her friend, looking at it from a friend point of view, and from that vantage point, I can see how that would hurt, especially when you know I'm gonna fucking bomb this shit. So you're gonna place me out there to look a fool, and you go sweep right on in, and you go that's gonna place you in higher. However, this is a competition. This is a competition, friend. I love you down, but girl, it is 200,000. Is it 100,000? 200,000? How much? 200,000 now, and it's on the line, girl. And I want it. And when it comes down to if you're gonna get it, I'm gonna get it. I'm sorry, sis. I'm so sorry, and we can talk about it afterwards. I'll even give you $5 after, girl. I will make it right. But Jesus.
It was way too much. It was way too much. I can understand you may be feeling away, right? This is one of those things where it's like I can feel a way about this, but when I really think about it, what I'm upset about is the fact that I know I'm about to fuck up. I know I'm about to bomb, and I'm stressed out about that. I'm not really mad at sister because it don't really matter where I'm placed. If I'm gonna do bad, I'm gonna do bad. So it don't really matter. And I think that's one of those times when I think it's one of those things where it's like, okay, Arietti is 27, right? Most 27 at the time, probably a film of probably like 26. So most 26, 27-year-olds are not able to think that far in and be like, okay, this is really my problem, right? And what you saw was somebody not be able to process through their head that this is really my problem and not hers. You saw somebody crashing out and like throwing away I'm gonna put air quotes, a friendship, because let's be honest here. They have known each other probably 2-3 weeks at this point. Are you really my friend? Because if you was really my friend, even if you was mad at me, you wouldn't have stole my jokes, you stupid bitch. You wouldn't have stole my man, fuck that. And this is the thing. This is the thing that gets me. This is the thing that gets me. Is I'm like, Jules, I'm more mad at Jules for this than Arietti. Like Arietti saw an opportunity to be a cunt and she took it and cool, right? But this is TV. I'll accept that. Jules Sparkles, I need you to untuck your balls, huh? And let that sack swing the next time a bitch try to play you like that.
I thought she was going to say something on the runway about it.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even waited to the runway. I would have got up there during my set and I would have, it ain't no way I'd have been stumbling through my set and the judges wouldn't have known that this stupid punk ass bitch stole my jokes.
Right.
I would have been like, something would have been figured out.
It could have went one or two ways. Like, Jules could have called it out and let the judges know. Or you could have just came up with some new shit and you still could have been that bitch, but you didn't.
Or honestly, the great thing to do, because she started in right when she was like, oh, that was intelligent.
Yeah.
Like, what you could have done to replace the time for those other 2 jokes or 2 or 3 jokes that she stole, I would have dug in her ass. I would have took time to dig. I'd have been like, and everyone, the villain of season 17, let's go ahead and dig in her ass too. After this bitch done got up here and stole my jokes and couldn't get the delivery right, up here looking a damn mess. Drag her.
Yeah.
It's a roast. You wanted to steal jokes? Let's do it.
I agree.
Jules, you let me down. Because that even for TV purposes, like you expecting somebody to be like, like
she had all that heat for Anya. She should have went at Arietti the same way.
That's what I'm saying. She deliberately sat next to you and said, I'm stealing her jokes. Anya used some trim. And you ready to burn the whole set down. Okay. Wait. And when that was going on, who was over there sitting next to her, boosting her up? Chismosa? Huh? It was Chismosa over there.
Yes.
She your friend. Girl, I've known you 2 weeks. I don't know you.
Neither one of them executed. Like if Arietti had stolen her jokes and executed, we would be talking about a different show here.
Right.
And maybe then Jules would have said something because Jules would have probably been looking stupid in the bottom, and Jules would have been in the bottom with somebody else and possibly went home. Who knows? I just feel like Anya would be a joy to be around in or out of drag. Yep. Like She's just that person that you would love to hang out with. She's relatable. You know that girl. You
Yeah,
know. So yeah,
honest bitch, man. Like even how she stood up for Jules and Untucked. Like that's the type of bitch I fuck with. I'm like, no, like she got up in Lexi's ass. She was like, no, sister, you wrong.
yeah.
Sister, you wrong, sister. And like those are the types of like people that I really like having around. Like even if it's me, be like, no, sister, it's you. And I'd be like, all right, girl. Like, you know what I mean? But like, that's what you need. That's the real bitch. That's a winner, bro. That's the win. On your nerve, girl. Come on the show. Come on the
Because
show.
when you're operating from a space of love, like nobody can really take anything wrong. It's like you know my intentions. If I'm coming to you and let you know, like how she sat down and talked with Lexi, and she was like, "Girl," she just
That's like even like when Ariette was trying to get mad at her, talking about you ain't in this, you ain't in this. It's you can't be mad at her for telling you the truth, sister. You tripping. You
she
tripping.
said, "I'm gonna give my 2 cents."
Yeah. And I love how calm she says. You're like, you upset, but I'm not upset because I know that what I'm saying is correct. And
And read Ariette down in the process when her and Susie was talking. And so I said, well, all of the design challenges are over. What she can't do nothing else.
thank you for reminding me. I said slit her throat, sister. Slit it. Sat her ass right down. That's one thing. I'm glad you said that. It pissed me off. Like one thing that annoys me about Ariette is like you showed up to this show thinking it was Project Runway, mamita. It's not. This is that. You gotta have more than being able to put together a garment. And I said that about these queens on this season. Like we got like girl, time out for that. Yeah, look pretty, but be able to tell a joke, be able to tell a story, be able to be more than a mannequin. It was time for her to go. And to be honest with you, girl, you had already been eliminated. So well, you were lucky to get the extra time you got. So just for all the entitlement and just the anger, it's like, girl, you got 4 or 5 extra weeks when you were supposed to be gone. Like,
Yeah. And she didn't learn anything from it. That's why.
yeah.
But she has a lot of growing to do just as a person.
Yeah.
I think that once she does that, she'll be fine. She's been humbled immensely.
Yeah.
And once that sets in, she'll grow. She'll be fine.
I agree.
Next person I want to bring up, come on down here, Lana Jure. Let me give you your flowers, girl. Let me give you your flowers.
Thank you for finally showing up to the competition. And it's like how lucky and fortunate you are to have like to get this far, to actually show that you have no shade, to show you have talent. Like good job, Lana. Good fucking job. I laughed. I laughed at every joke and I laughed hard. And
I was bad.
Yes. He turned it. It was everything. I was like, oh my God, like, give it to me. This is what I wanted. This is like, when I say I root for the black girl, bro, like, this is what I like. Yes. No notes. The way your performance was everything, girl. Everything.
Absolutely. Love how she went at plain Jane ass with the white jokes.
Oh my God. Everything. Everything. I'm thinking it.
How are you? Actually, I don't give a fuck. Like, timing was everything. Lana's delivery was everything. And brown is that bitch color. I love her in brown. She looks so good in brown on her skin. It's just,
yeah,
disgusting. Like, it's crazy how bad she looks in brown. Like, it's insane. So yeah, shout out to her. She has shown the competition, and I hope that she keeps this up. And the last person I personally want to bring up, can we please give a round of applause for motherfucking Lydia B. Collins?
Oh
my God. When she finished her performance, I had to rewind it. I said, no, let me get in again.
Yes.
Let's rewind this, because that bitch set up at that podium so poised, and it was rolling. The timing of it all was immaculate. Oh my God. The joke about Mistress and holding fan.
I'm like, yo, like, why are you thinking like this?
I'm a big fan. It's what Mistress would say if she was an oscillating fan.
It was, man, it was my favorite of the night. You know, that's my kind of humor. That like,
Nothing could prepare me for that.
sorry.
Nothing could have prepared me for that.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't ready. Like I expected her to do. I think she's gonna do well at this because she's just a big fucking weirdo. But I didn't expect her to slay it like that. So it kind of came out of nowhere, especially with her being like in the bottom the week before. It kind of reminded me of Bosco a little bit, like when RuPaul told her to go home, and then the next week she came back and won the roast. Like, it's making me kind of be like, is Lydia about to make the top? Is she about to?
Very well could. She's
Like,
a very smart queen. Like, and when it comes to her runways, we don't get it, and that's fine. I'm cool with that. Cool girl. Because she makes her shit. So cool. But when it comes to like the performances she's been giving lately, because we're not gonna talk about RDR Live.
no.
Shout out to RPDR Live.
Okay.
But yeah, shout out to Lydia. The jokes were insane. So obviously she won the challenge, hands down.
Yeah.
And she has her first win. And so yeah, that leads us to come on down to the runways. Let's get into the runways.
Bring me to the runway.
First up, let's dive into Miss Angenerve.
Great idea. Don't love the execution.
Great idea. Send her to execution.
You hated it that much, huh?
Ain't like it, sis. I'm sorry, sis. I didn't like it. I couldn't go up for this one. It looks like a big bedazzled wedgie. Somebody gave you a good one.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not what she. And it's. I don't like. No. Just no. I like the little. She zip it down and you see the little. That's cute. But
Yeah.
I don't even like the Phaedra Parks hard round front wig line. I don't like that moment for her. I hate it. Oh my gosh. No, I didn't like this. I just didn't like this. And also we gotta talk about it's giving like the illusion is not really a illusion. It's not doing.
You probably need a couple more pairs of stockings on.
Yeah, because you can see yeah.
Yeah. We ain't gonna give our sis too much, but yeah, no. Moving on. Moving on to Arietti. Like we said before, when it comes to the runway, she's gonna give it to you every time. This look was none other than amazing as any of her other looks. The only thing I will say is I would have preferred, I guess, a different undergarment when it came to the nude illusion. Because it just didn't quite fit, it seemed. Maybe if she just had her skin, I don't know. I didn't like the undergarment. When it lifted up, you can see the nipples or whatever on it, but it didn't work for that outfit for me
at all. Of all of her looks, this is probably like one of my least favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just comparing her to herself right now, not the rest of the cast.
You can't to nobody else when it comes to her.
Yeah. So it's a nice look. Like she served, and it's but it's just not one of my favorites. That's all.
Wow.
That's it. I think this is my favorite part of it from the neck up. The garment, like the rest of it is just kind of, it's like, okay, this looks like maybe one of like the last things that she made before she came. I don't know.
Yeah,
But it's fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Next up, we got Jewel Sparkles.
Uh,
Now, giving y'all get down in the comments and let me know. Was like Michelle Visage tripping when she said Marie Antoinette?
it's
Because
Victorian. It's not. This is not Marie. This is not Marie. This is not Marie. This is a Victorian era kind of thing, and not all Victoria era things are, Marie Antoinette. That's just not what this is. That said, it's fine. I wasn't wowed by this. I wasn't floored.
but is this look shorts?
I suppose.
Gives more to me, just how looking at it, it gives me more of leotard instead of shorts.
I can see how you got there. I can see that. It's just, regardless, it's not impressive. We're not gonna remember this. This ain't something I'm thinking about. Like,
I will remember though, that ball, that bun, that piece of hair, she stayed on during that lip sync.
it did. It did, because I was expecting it to look like this by the time it was over. I was waiting, but it didn't. So, yeah.
All right, next up we got Lana Del Rey. Bring it to the runway. It's giving, what's those guys' names? They were really, really popular back in the day. I hate saying back in the day because it wasn't that long ago. But they had the show, they used to go hunting. They were really country people. Bring like Duck Dynasty, bitch. It gave me Duck Dynasty down.
Yes.
I could not think of what it was. But this is definitely Duck Dynasty realness at its finest. And I think if that had been the category, she would have been on point. But this is not it. And I get she was referencing Naomi Campbell, but come on, girl. It was just too big. It's drag.
Yeah, this is, wow. This is very Duck Dynasty. Now that you said that, I can't unsee this. No, this was, I was like, when she came out in this, I was like, you're not going to win tonight. You're not going to win. This will keep you 100% from the win. Because it could, like, you could have justified her winning over Lydia. You could have. But not with this runway.
Not even with the runway.
Not with this runway. You came out here with it, like, Michelle Visage, Miss Visage said it's wet seal, so it's wet seal.
When she said that, I fell out because I haven't heard of wet seal in so long. Like, I was like, wet seal, bitch. I remember seeing that store as a kid and wondering, like, why are these people going in there? I don't even like the name, wet seal.
She's not wrong. Like, my thing is, like, if you was going to do this, okay, but drag it up. Like, drag it up. Like, where's the shing-shing-shing-a-ling? Where's the, like, even in the hat, like, why are we using gold thread and not, like, stones or something? Like, you on a drag show.
And especially when our next girl is coming out like she is, Sam Starr.
In drag.
This was everything. I feel like if her roast had been a bit stronger, she could have took this challenge right out of Lydia's hands because this runway was everything. I've never seen such hyper masculinity, femininity on the runway, and I was here for it.
It's cool. I don't know, child. We had to deal with Jax a couple seasons ago, so I don't know, Chair. That was a man. Huh?
Listen, down, sir.
This was great. This is great. I love the anal beads ponytail. It was yeah, this was great, man. I wish there was like just a little bit more separation between the boot and the short, just to really drive home the short thing. But this was great.
Well, she bent over and showed you her hole. What more did you need?
She did show me her hole. She did.
You so greedy.
I am.
But no, the little football purse was perfect. I'm glad she didn't come out there with a real football. That's something that Jax would have definitely done. She, Wilson would have been on that stage with that bitch. Okay.
Well done. Oh my god, I hate it. You are so stupid.
Baby, that movie. Ah, Tom Hanks and Wilson, bitch. Oh my god.
I understood. I got it. Like I was like, no, I'd have been the same way.
Supposed to be funny, but that scene takes me out every time. It is so not funny because that man was losing his mind out there. But Wilson had done hit it, baby. Oh my god. All right, next up, the Jester.
I'm, I'm just, I just, all right, all right, all right.
Like, I want them to clock her for something. Like, it ain't all great, like they pretending that it is. And I get it. She's different. She has an aesthetic, and that's cool. But so does Arietti with her makeup. And so does Sam with her makeup.
And her,
So does Anya, even with her hard lines, with her makeup. I'm just saying. But come on, man. Come on.
um, I'm tired. I'm over it. Like I don't even like when it's her turn on the runway. I just be like, hey, whatever, man. Like I don't even have any thoughts about this. I don't like. It looks like something like from. It looks like something that you took out of like a high school musical chest or something like for a play that you like. This is nice tall heels.
Yeah, and she keeps doing this with some of the most basic looks. Like it's kind of like how we said about Lana, like drag it up a bit. It just still wasn't drag to me. Like when she came out with the the striped swimsuit short into the flappers look, and now this. The last look I probably really gave Susie her things was for the Iron Maid look,
And
which
even the makeup was fucked up on that. So
beat up. That man beat my ass. Lexed up. I said Lexed up.
I thought I heard that wrong. I wasn't gonna say that, but okay.
Well, I guess Lexed up. Lexi Love. Seen it. I want something else from her.
She does like a good drape. This is why I can't be mad because I'm kind of like, oh, I would want to wear this because I'm how I get down. But
You love it. Collection.
yes, the Nene Leaks QVC collection all day. Yes, flowing in the wind. I like a good breeze. No, this is one of those things, kind of like I was saying about who was it? Maybe Arietti. Just kind of like in comparing yourself to yourself. This is probably one of my least favorite things. Not that I don't like it, not that it's bad. It's just cool. I know what you're giving. It's a serve. It is a serve, but all right.
Yeah, no shorts.
Yeah, she met the brief.
I guess she gave us the challenge, and that's what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I have to say about that one. Next up, Lydia Butthole Collins.
Complete insanity. She was on drugs when she was high when she said this is the idea. Now I see it. I can see the idea. This is insane. I'm gonna have skin shorts. Skin shorts.
And the crazy thing about it, like out of all of her like stupid runways, I feel like I understood this one when I probably shouldn't.
Right. Get down in the comments, y'all. But did y'all have the same experience? Because I felt the same way. I was like, I get this. I don't know why I get it.
Maybe we on the same shroom trip as she is. I don't know.
Perhaps. Um, I'm just hey, I'm glad we can see her face this week. You know, she doesn't have anything here.
You know?
Yeah. I like
So
this queen. I really like this queen. I do.
I think she's definitely top 4 material. I don't know if she's gonna take it,
Right.
but I can see her in the top 4.
I could see her in the top 4. I just know that she's not going to be there.
Who do you think is gonna be there as of now?
On Your Nerve is the winner. Lexi Love is in second place. I can see them being the top 2. There is no way that Jewel Sparkles is not going to make the top 3, top 4. And I will probably say the last person, definitely not Lana, no shade. It's going to be between it's going to be Sam. I'm going to say Sam. I was going to say Toot, but like we can't advance Susie Toot to the final 4 with these looks and that makeup. I'm sorry. We can't.
Okay, so I will say that you and I are almost identical, but I'm gonna replace Lexi with Susie. And that's because
Hey.
if Lexi don't get out her own motherfucking way,
Oh.
she is going to risk it all and throw it all away. But she has got to get out of her head because she's great. And I get it. She's been through some rough shit. I get it. And I know what it's like to have the inner saboteur take over and be on your shit. But like Ruth Sager, you got to put that hoe in her place. Put that hoe over there and say, I'm going to do this over here. And I feel like for the last 3 episodes, or really all season, she's just really been in her head. And it's she's kind of been like a spiraling thing. Even when the girls are trying to lift her up, she's brushed them off. So it's just like, it's only so many times you can give us the snatch game look with how you keep fucking up and they think it's hilarious. So I really want her to get it together and I want to see her go to the top. But I do think that Susie, Sam, Anya, and Jules are going to take that from her.
I want to see which one of us is right, because I feel like one of us has the right top 4. In my head, I feel like I don't see it no other way, you know? So I'm like, one of us has it right. And I want to see what happens with that. But I also a part of me would love to see the universe or see like how it happens where Susie gets to the top 4 again with that makeup and the looks. Like I want to see, because we ain't seen nothing like that since Jinx Monsoon. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't no Jinx Monsoon, no shade.
Jinx Monsoon for dummies.
Right. Yes.
Well, we'll see how that goes. Y'all get down in the comments. Let us know who y'all top 4 people are. If you think we are. Matter of fact, in addition to telling us your top 4, let us know. We're gonna do a poll. If you think it's gonna be Chase, which side of the screen, bitch? If you think it's gonna be Chase, that's got the top
You
4.
over here. You over here.
Oh, you pointing over to my wall and I ain't over there from where I'm looking.
But no, like it's gonna be over here. I promise. It is. It's gonna be right here.
But nah, so if you think Chase's top 4 is gonna be it, put Chase. If you think it's gonna be my top 4, put mine.
Please, yes, do that. Please get in the comments. I want to see some comments and just say mine. That's it.
Oh man. So that's where y'all. The bottom 2 is Ariette and Jules Sparkles. We've had the boyfriend, girlfriends, lip sync, and now it's time for the best friends.
Come
So
on, she's small size.
obviously, they were going to be the bottom 2. But what was not obvious is that we was going to get Yaya as the lip sync song. I was not prepared for that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cowboy Carter, album of the year. Shout out to the girls going to the Cowboy Carter tour. We got Yaya on this season of RuPaul's Drag Race. That is the T. Now, are those the girls that we want to see do Yaya? No.
So dry. It was dry to me.
You've been in the to give us a show.
I didn't enjoy myself.
They've had some great songs this season, but the performances have not been it.
Wasted. They really have not been like. I mean, of course, people always they're gonna go to Crystal Envy and Lexi, that Dochi.
Yeah.
You know, but I feel like that was more for the song.
Yeah, but they woke it up though. It was a cool white girl moment.
It was good. Like, it was cool. I wasn't disappointed. And the other moment I can think of at a lip sync that I really enjoyed was, I just want to see Lydia do Boogie Wonderland for the rest of my life. That's all I want to see her do. Like to me, like, of all the lip syncs this season, that performance is my favorite so far. And this, it's just, I still don't understand. Arietti, please tell me what this is, sister. Mamita, get down in the comments and I want you to tell me what was going through your fucking head.
Yeah.
My God.
The night.
And, you know, Acacia and Corey had a good performance. That was until her wig came off, you know. But yeah, this lip sync was no different. I didn't enjoy it. It was fine.
I think that Jules really did what she could. I enjoyed watching her and seeing what she had to bring as a lip syncer. I absolutely lived for her fake fall and to kick Arietti's crown off the stage.
Bitch.
That moment was tea. Anything else after that, I think that it was cool. But Jules was sticking it. Like, when it gets down to it, she was sticking it. Obviously, Arietti is not a lip sync queen. We know this by now. But Jules did her shit. Though I feel like she could have did that to any other song. It just didn't give me what I needed for Yaya. So there's no way I'm hating on Jules and what she presented. I think she did an amazing job, but I wanted some more for Yaya. With that being said, we have come to what the END of your favorite RuPaul's Drag Race review show. Drag it. Oh, we got a titty problem.
Is it a problem? Y'all get in the comments and let me know if it's a problem. Because when I come on the show like this, the girls want to be like, why is Chase's titties not out? Why is they not oils up? You know what? We ain't gonna watch this video because no. So I can't even come in here conservative. I can't.
Now you're like a Huxtable. Appreciate y'all tuning in as you always do. Appreciate the love, support, all of the input, all of your comments, all of the likes, all of the subscriptions. Please continue to do so. Make sure you tell a friend, tell a foe, tell a hoe. And if you haven't already, go ahead and check out some of that merch on shopthecookout.com and share this video with a friend. Just share with one friend. Just one. How about that? All right. And you will catch us right here, right now, on the same place, same time next week. Okay? All right, bye, y'all.
So dumb.
Give me the honey, yeah. Give me the honey, and let me love it, yeah.